Hey, I've got a few minutes before I jump on a webinar this evening. Not taking the webinar, but I'm a participant, and I thought I'd quickly shoot this now rather than afterwards when I know I'll be tired and trying to process everything. So it's my dog is he's got a new antler. Nice view of her bum there. Anyway, so yeah, quick vid. I wanted to update on the next step that I take in this that I am taking in this kind of process of coming up with talk, speech, presentation ideas, and mentioned a couple of days ago that this new idea I had was about being able to take critical feedback and separate the information from the emotion. So intellectually we understand that, but emotionally we tend to rail against it and defend our position and consequently miss out on a lot of the potential learnings. Now, I think this is hugely valuable, or could be hugely valuable. Certainly for me it has been, and I'm growing in my belief that this could be something that would be valuable to a wider audience. So that was the idea that I had, and the next step of my process has been to talk about it. And as I just did there, that was something I had said previously. I said before, I think I might even have written something very similar to that, because the more I think about it, the more I start crystallizing thoughts, the easier it becomes for me to marshal them into some semblance of organization that I can share in a lucid manner. Sometimes I find this easier than others, and certainly some subjects I do, and it generally, for me, something that I find comes easily when things come easily and when things make sense. Let's clear that message. When things make sense. Another one, webinar starting in a minute. That's why I get lots of messages. Should turn them off. When things make sense, it becomes a lot easier for me to kind of draw on different things, different parts of my mind, different experiences I've had that then come together, and I hope it makes some kind of sense, which is probably more or less than this video is making at the moment, because I'm being distracted by the messages that keep flagging up, and I have no idea whether that pauses the video or not, and I'm not even watching these videos back before I post them. Anyway, that aside, so that's the next part of this process. Really, it's for me to just keep on writing about it, keep talking about it, and sort of gauge the reactions, the responses that I get. Is this something? Is there something here that could be a talk in and of itself, or is this a smaller part of a bigger talk? And actually, an interesting point that somebody brought up is that actually taking critical feedback, the flip side of that is, how do you give critical feedback? How do you have those difficult conversations, what I think of as courageous conversations? How do you do that? Because again, if you're in a position where you need to be able to receive it, then you probably need to be able to give it as well. So I think there's probably something bigger here than just what I'm focusing on at the moment. But that's the that's the part of the process I'm in at the moment, and I've bounced this idea off a few different kind of people who I have tremendous respect for, and it's helping me certainly mold my direction of thoughts. And I'm pretty sure over the next few days, at least the next couple of weeks, I'll either come up with something as a standalone, or I'll have a fairly good idea as to where this is going to insert itself in other talks that I already have. Right, I think it's time for this webinar. Bye from Tarka, and bye from me. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.